Imagine getting up in the morning, as always. You go to the bathroom, you do your normal routine, brush your teeth, wash your face, freshen up, put your clothes on, head out, go into another day of work. You go down to the train station, you're waiting, you check your phone in the meantime, only to see one of the most influential figures to your childhood, to your being, has suddenly passed away. Well, you don't have to imagine that. That was me. I was going to make this video yesterday, but I had a headache, and honestly, I wasn't really in the right headspace to make a video like this. I sat here for about 10 minutes staring at my screen, still trying to decide whether or not I wanted to make this or not. And before that, I was basically just pacing back and forth in my room and uttering profanities underneath my breath. Um, Basically trying to muster up the courage in order to hit the record button. Akira Toriyama created some of the most well-known pieces of fiction ever known by mankind and has influenced easily up to two generations, maybe even three generations of anime fans. I still remember watching Dragon Ball Z back when I was 10 or 11, not knowing what anime was. I still remember when Goku turned into a Super Saiyan for the first time. And if it were not for this man, there are so many people who would not have been inspired. It may not be the same people that they are today. For those who don't know, on what was my primary channel, I actually commented and did critiques on Dragon Ball Super. I don't like that show, and I probably never will. However, to use that as an excuse to not pay respect to one of the greatest to ever do it is would be immensely disrespectful of me. Immensely disrespectful. If it was not for this man, I probably would have never got as deep into anime as I have now. And I would have never have had any sort of presence or relevance on the internet. And for that, I thank him dearly. I met a lot of great people through this. I've met a lot of crappy people through this as well. You know, good with the bad. Nothing is all perfect, but the overwhelming majority of it was obviously positive. So I make this to pay my respects to one of the greats who likely inspires some of the same creators of the shows that you know today. For that, Thank you, Akira Toriyama. It almost doesn't feel real, to be honest. Someone that you never met yet somehow has such a profound effect. And even though paying my respects to him, I would be loath to not also talk about another goat for me because Toriyama is one of my goats. One of my other goats who passed away a couple years ago that at the time I wasn't really making content, so I didn't make a video, but I guess better late than never. Kazuki Takahashi. Another person who had a profound, profound effect on my life because same as Dragon Ball. I played Yu-Gi-Oh since I was a kid. I collected cards since I was a kid. I still have cards in my room to the right of me since I was a kid. He passed away in 2022 trying to save others. I still remember going to school, trading cards, even in college. I played with my friends, and I swear on everything that I care about that I legitimately want my best friend I met playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Online 7 or 8 years ago. Think about how crazy that is. To meet somebody online playing tag duels and that person being your friend for 7 or 8 years because of a card game. But that's what he did. Because of both Mr. Toriyama and Mr. Takahashi, I got into the anime world. It's one of the reasons why I even bothered to attempt to learn Japanese. Demo, ore no Nihongo wa choto warui. So I need to practice. Can't even look at my. I can't even really look at my screen. It fucking hurts, man. It's painful to think about. But I'm very grateful to the both of them. And, even though Mr. Toriyama is the one who passed away recently, um, for me, I wanted to pay respects to both of them because both of them are my goats. And I could not make a video paying my respects to this man without paying respects to this man. Both of them are that influential to me. They're that important to me, especially given that they have not only changed the lives of myself and others that are close to me, but millions upon millions of people around the world. And to that, I'm sure that all of us are grateful. No matter how you feel about the direction that either of the franchises have gone in, whether or not you like it or you do, you should always pay respects to those that have created timeless, timeless, timeless art that will be remembered for decades to come. So, to Mr. Toriyama, rest in peace. And to Mr. Takahashi, rest in peace. Your boy Ars is out.